Welcome again to another highly questionable. Do you like anything particularly today, Bo?
I mean, we're going to talk about Bobby Petrino, which means we get to, talk about Bobby Petrino.
Dale, papi.
Losing J.J. Watt hurts the Texans, but how much does it hurt the league?
Yeah, J.J. Watt is going on injured reserve. They're holding out hope that maybe he can rub some turpentine on it and come back later this year, but he's probably done with a back injury. Now, I think this is a much bigger thing for the Texans. He is the best defensive player in the league, maybe the best defensive player that we've seen since Lawrence Taylor. But for the league, I mean, the league would love to have Captain America out here balling while these other cats out here throwing up their fists. But no, the league can lose any individual player and keep on trucking. Why? Because every year, it may not be J.J. Watt, but it's somebody pretty damn close to it, and we barely notice them after they're gone.
This league does have many, many players who are faceless and disposable, and you've heard me make similar points about this league being indestructible in terms of popularity, but it is probably worth noting. Ratings are down the first 3 weeks of the season. Part of the reason for that is Tom Brady wasn't in your primetime game. Peyton Manning is no longer around. It is kind of almost an imperceptible hit in popularity, but you start taking away the guys who are hugely popular and you'll take a small ratings hit.
I'll tell you one other thing, too, though, for the league. The one downside of J.J. Watt for us overall is this probably means the terrible Colts are going to be closer to making it to the playoffs. That can't be good for the overall product.
And now you've got no reason at all, by the way, to watch the Texans. None.
Well, that's a good thing they got Brock Osweiler.
Can he play defensive end?
Yeah, he'll fix everything over there. Can he play quarterback? What do you mean?
I mean, that's why I'm asking if he can play defensive end.
Do you really think Bobby Petrino wouldn't ditch Louisville?
Why would I question anything that Bobby Petrino ever said? Serial truth teller Bobby Petrino said about internet rumors and the LSU job opening that he is talking to Louisville about an extension and that he's perfectly happy where he is, which is what all the coaches have to say. But that guy strikes me as something of a climber. And my guess is whatever he does at Louisville, that is not the last stop on that resume.
And let's be clear about something. If there's one place that could deal with a man with the morals as malleable as Bobby Petrino's, it would in fact be the state of Louisiana. Perhaps it would help if he were a bit more charming. Like maybe that would be perfect for him. Why would that maybe be perfect for him? Because this man in this video right here is just lying through his teeth. Never forget that dude laid face first in a ditch with a broken neck and was cooking up lies. Do you realize what a dedication to lying you have to be cooking up lies through a broken neck? Of course he would ditch Louisville. He'll do whatever he feels like is cool with for him.
You guys are cynics. He wouldn't go to LSU. Maybe USC, but not LSU.
Somewhere other than Louisville. Come on, man. That ain't his last stop, and you know it ain't his last stop. We all know that ain't his last
not
stop.
If he can help it.
Is Steph Curry a lock to re-up with the Warriors at the end of the season?
This is what we're going to do. We've gotten so accustomed to having a rousing free agent season that we're going to try to run Steph Curry off the Warriors when they may have put together the greatest team any of us have ever seen. He says that he's optimistic about how this is going to go. We know Steph Curry is going to come back to the Warriors. At least I think we do. By the way, here's him obliterating some poor schmuck. Check this out. Oh, man. That's got to be disheartening. What can you do?
Who is the poor schmuck you speak of? Do we know who that guy is?
I haven't even thought of that for a second.
Now, here's the thing about this question, though, because we are kind of making it up just to talk about the Warriors because it's Wednesday and we want to talk about basketball. But I am not willing, Bomani, to say much of anything is a lock anymore. I never thought that LeBron was going to end up leaving Cleveland. I never thought LeBron was going to end up leaving Miami. I never thought that Kevin Durant was going to leave Oklahoma City. I think it's unlikely. I ain't calling it a lock. Not anymore. I've been wrong enough about this stuff. I'm not going to keep doing that.
That LeBron leaving Miami thing really did leave both of us burnt. There was no way in the world we thought anybody would ever do that.
LeBron himself has fooled me 2 times already.
Hey, listen, Steph, you leave all your options open. I know a team down south that is going to have a lot of money next year. It's going to have over $40 million in cap space, but 40, not 30, 25, 40.
Well, I mean, but you can only get so much of that. Wow, he knows the Eats cap number. Wow.
Does this clip make Tiger look good-natured or just washed?
All right, washed is the general appraisal of Tiger Woods lately. Let's see if this is washed or good-natured. Let's see. Ryder Cup team picture here.
And then they've got to tell Tiger the no vice captain.
They tell him to get out of there. And he just goes to the other side, Bomani. They told him to leave. Get out of here. Get out of here, Tiger. No vice captains. No, this is just embarrassing. We just snuck a Tiger Woods story into the show just because we wanted to talk about somebody famous.
And we just stay shaming the dude at this point. And I guess while we are shaming Tiger Woods, that's not what makes him look washed. Hey, Tiger, I don't know what they've been telling you over there at Supercuts, but it's time to come on home, buddy. Come on home.
Let's look at this again. Go stand there with the caddies, Tiger. Let's look at the end part of this again.
Well, what job does he have over there where he's not in pictures?
Tell Tiger
Get out of here.
To the other side and
no.
that's not going to do it either.
This is just, what kind of question did we form around video that was just put there so we can make fun of Tiger Woods?
I say, though, he's good-natured about it, right? He seemed to be taking it in good stride. Way to go, Tiger. Way to go.
How did we just discuss Tiger Woods that emptily?
What are we going to do, talk about him playing golf?
I mean, you made fun of his hairline.
Of course. Somebody needs to. I mean, he's got friends. I don't know why they don't.
Why wasn't the question just, hey, do you guys want to make fun of Tiger Woods?
Could Tim Tebow actually be good at baseball?
This is the last thing that sane people needed. Now, it's not about the fact that Tim Tebow might be successful. It's about the manner in which Tim Tebow may be successful, which makes rational adults start believing in magic. Here is his first at-bat in the instructional
First
league.
pitch.
First pitch.
That's magical, Bomani. Go ahead and eat that, Bomani Jones.
Why are you doing this? Why are you doing
Get
this?
out, get out. He's gone.
Hold on, I didn't see it go out. The video cut out. I need some proof. This might be a conspiracy. In fact, I'm somewhat curious as to whether the young man at the mound grooved it in there because we were trying to manufacture. We're going to have to deal with this, aren't we?
Yes.
Good for him. So bad for the rest of us.
How about that? Lefty on lefty. Opposite field. Did not know he had that kind of power. Tebow.
Why? No, do not encourage this.
Yeah, magical Tebow.
You're going to hate yourself so much in the morning.
I think that the message should call him up for the playoff. Watch out, Gary Sanchez. Tebow's coming after you.
Wow, he's got him in the World Series
That's
against
right.
Gary Sanchez.
Actually, I would love it if the Mets called him up. Just because it's happening to the Mets.
Yes.
Coming up next on Highly Questionable.
Oh, this is going to be tremendous. Yeah. Oh, come on, man. Come on, dude. Those things don't have backfire. What's the matter with you?
Oh, no.
Is it going to happen again?
I tell you this, I want to know the brand on that deadbolt. Can't think of any feeling more miserable than it had to be when he couldn't find that ring.
Yeah, that's it. Oh, my God. How horrifying is that?
And also, by the way, an interesting test of your love.
Time to play the game that got a new piercing last night. Do you question?
You give us topics and events, and we question them.
Belly button.
Do you question if this is an omen?
A lot of you dorks out there think there's something charming about proposing to a woman at a sporting event. Somehow you think they're doing this in front of thousands of people, basically manipulating her to say yes is a good thing. It's not a good thing, and sometimes the universe reinforces this message. Check it out.
Well, the
this is
video board in center field
at the Yankees
during
game
the
yesterday.
half-inning break had a message from a male to a female saying, "Heather, will you marry me?" Then they showed Heather and her soon-to-be fiance, and he opened up the ring box, and the ring had fallen out of the box. Oh my God! The Heather is there in the red hair. They literally can't find the ring.
Stress City.
Wow, that's horrifying.
Yeah. Heather's there in the red. And
A
she's
magical
the
moment
Yankee.
filled
They're-
with
they're-
stress, lost and found, security.
Oh, is that the guy?
That is, I think we spotted the guy. Yeah, we spotted the guy. That is a good eye. Private Detective Bomani saw
I'm
right
sorry, I hadn't been paying attention. Woo, it was in the cuff of his pants. Wow. I can't think of any feeling more miserable than it had to be when he couldn't find that ring.
Yeah, that's it. Oh, my God. How horrifying is that?
And also, by the way, an interesting test of your love, because I'm still asking you to marry me whether we got this ring or not. You better look happy about it.
Yeah, it's not off to an auspicious start, by the way. You can't trust that man. You can't trust that man with big responsibility. You cannot. I'm willing to make that sweeping judgment right here on national television.
Hold on, let's carry this out, though. If he had not found the ring, then what?
That's not how you propose to a woman. The way you propose to a woman over dinner, you look at her and you point a fork and say, I'm ready to marry you.
That's what he did.
See or no?
Yeah, that is kind of how he did it with my mom, except he didn't actually ask. It was just like, why do you think we are here with this ring? It was kind of menacing. It was weird. Weird.
Do you question talking trash to Conor McGregor?
UFC, they're doing this thing with the titles. This one's called 205.
Conor, take a look around you. You got a lot of champions, a lot of grizzled vets. Who do you think would give you the hardest fight out of anybody on stage?
Right here. Right here, the hardest hitting 145 pound, the real hardest hitting 145er, right here. This guy TKOs people. When I knock people out, they don't move. They're not, who the is that guy? Who the is that? You know damn well who I am. Who the is that? Oh my God. I don't know, when I take that guy's belt, Leprechaun. Oh, good one. When I take that guy's belt, I'm looking around, I don't know what anyone else has for me around here. I might have to jump up, drag Floyd Mayweather out of bed and see what he's at again.
Has there ever been anyone better than that guy? I mean, he's the best in Ali at talking junk. I'm not even sure how good he actually is, but he's fun to listen to.
I mean, that was basically like trying to heckle Rudy Ray Moore. Like, the only reason that you do that is like, you know what? I would have loved for Conor McGregor to belittle me in front of all these people. You had to know the way that this was going to go because you can't compete. By the way, who is that guy?
One of the things that I love about that is I'm not totally sure that was trash talk. He might have just been curious. Who the bleep are you? I don't know.
Do you question whether someone needs a little more practice?
Practice at what? We're going out to Alaska. Let's see. What do we got? Ice fishing, basketball. What do we got?
Whoa.
Neither of the two things I mentioned, evidently. Oh, this is going to be tremendous. Yeah. Oh, come on, man. Come on, dude. Those things don't have backfire. What's the matter with you?
Oh, no.
Is it going to happen again?
I'll tell you this. I want to know the brand on that deadbolt.
Man, you are a failure. They're going to make so much fun of you at the next party where everyone's
Hey, at some
armed
point,
like this.
one of y'all with the guns have got to put them down and go ahead and get this finished. Y'all got enough guns.
He's getting tired. Look at him. He is winded. Look at him. You can see in his body language he's got no stamina on top of no strength. Man, come on. Somebody's got to pull this guy and bring in somebody else to do this for him. Bring in a reliever. There it is. This guy's...
Dude, what an incredible structure. There it is.
I mean, you realize the criminal is now in Florida.
Yeah, like by now you have to realize this dude can't possibly be home.
If he would have answered the knocking if he was home. This guy...
The thing about it is they're going in there and damn it, they're going to serve that warrant for the...
Wrong house.
Oh,
They're at the wrong house. They did that to Grandma. They did that at the wrong...
No. And just you wait till they go to that other house and they serve that warrant for those outstanding traffic tickets.
Wait, didn't we see that guy yesterday?
What guy?
Yeah, the guy. That's, that's the same
That's-
guy.
This
Yeah, that's the same
guy,
guy.
yeah, this
That's the
magician.
same guy.
Look at this magician here. Right here.
There we go.
Door makes the same sound. Didn't see him
They
yesterday.
need to do commercials. Never making these doors.
Coming up next on my son's TV show, Lucha Underground. That's going to be an event that you're not going to forget. Rey Mysterio, huh?
You were so on that. You were so...
Like, how's that the only Latin guy you could pull?
How is it possible that his move is just to shout somebody's name and the name of the show? He doesn't have anything else.
Wife.
Got a mansion, a condo, a cabin, I sleep in my phantom. So high dancing with the stars to the Star Spangled Banner. I change your channel, I change your pattern, I ring your Saturn. I hit your madam, she get on top and I shake the ladder.
I play the salmon in Cayman Islands, a stripper dancer. If I don't get the call first, I have a tantrum. I'm innovative, I demonstrated, your nickel plated. I don't care if you owe me a nick, shawty, you need to pay me.
I can make it bounce by myself. I can make it bounce by myself. I can make it bounce by myself. Highly questionable is broadcast from the Clevelander Hotel on beautiful South Beach, Miami. Time to play the game that really wishes it had grandkids. See or no?
Tell us what's on television tonight. He'll always say yes.
On Nesson, Red Sox and Yankees.
Sports great at giving you the fairy tales, the storybooks. Here's David Ortiz. This is the final series at Yankee Stadium for him. Giant rivalry. It's the last at bat of the night here. We've got 2 on, 2 out. David Ortiz, he knows how to do magical moments. Ooh. How about some of that? Number 29. Yeah. Oh, you got a fat one there, David. Bomani, are you intrigued?
He was looking for something else. Damn.
That's a great reference right there. Do you get that reference, Bobby? Are you intrigued?
Oh, see, I'm very intrigued. Hey, Ortiz, Big Papi, you know how difficult it is to go 0 for 6 on a game? 0 for 6, you know. If I were you, I wouldn't show for the next game. You know, that's very difficult. 0 for 6.
You went 0 for 5.
Yeah, that was in the 6th. That was 0 for 5. Well, what's okay? 0 for 5 still, you know.
Point
You
stands. You went blank. You were
That's
blank.
right, blank. Important part is the 0.
Oh, yeah.
Big 0, nada.
What is the matter with him?
You just turned on David Ortiz.
It's so strange.
On the El Rey Network, Lucha Underground.
Oh, Papi, you sounded excited about this.
Are you kidding me? Lucha Underground, one of the best there is.
I don't know if that's true, but let's go out to Lucha Underground.
It's the Trios Championship or nothing. Unreal.
This match tonight will be for the ultimate opportunity.
No-nonsense, hard-work approach has earned him the moniker the blue-collar brawler.
I guess you haven't taught this little about La Familia Guerrero.
He is pissed. The Trios champions will defend their titles against the Worldwide Underground.
I know what this kid needs to join to your tribe. So I'm gonna make you the guest referee.
I guess we now understand why it's not over the ground. It needs to stay buried. Bomani, are you intrigued?
I mean, as far as wrestling goes, that's pretty impressive. The thing is, I haven't watched wrestling in decades, and I knew who a lot of those people were. I don't feel like that's where you need to be starting from.
Papi, are you intrigued?
Oh, see, I'm very intrigued. Listen, there were a lot of wrestlers there wearing masks, but there's one guy there that is the top of the line. Rey Mysterio. That guy, I'm telling you something, he gotta be the best. And he's going to be in a lot of fights. Lucha Underground. That's going to be an event that you're not going to forget. Rey Mysterio, huh?
You were so on that. You were so
Like, how's that the only Latin guy you could pull?
How is it possible that his move is just to shout somebody's name and the name of the show? He doesn't have anything else.
Wipe.
Well, I said a lot of wrestlers wearing masks.
On the Food Network, Worst Cooks in America.
Celebrity edition. Let's see what we've got here. Who's one of the worst cooks in America? I am startled by the amount of sadness that just overcame me. Like, I am honestly surprised by it. Wow. Bomani, are you intrigued?
What was the name on The Facts of Life? Was it Natalie?
Natalie from
I'm
Facts of Life.
shocked that she still has an agent. Like, the most impressive thing about that is all those people were readily available where someone could call and be like, hey, you think they might want to be on this show? What am I lying to? Yes, I am actually intrigued.
Really, I'm going to have some difficult.
The situation has not only been cooking a lot of food, he has been eating a lot of food too. Now, you know.
The situation there is.
Who's going to explain to Barbara Eaton who the situation is?
It may not be good food, but situation continues to eat it.
That's all the time we have for today. Thank you for watching.
Back tomorrow. Thanks for watching.
Gracias. See you mañana.
Tebow, Tebow,
Yeah.
Tebow, 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 Tebow,
What the hell is this father-son dance you're doing?
Tebow,
Was that the Cabbage Patch or a baseball swing?
Tebow, Tebow.